Dolph. You hear me? We here to talk about the Young Dolph situation. What's up? What's happening? It's K. We back in this time. K so good he sleep with a cut out patron. You know the nigga on the ton. We here to talk about Young Dolph, because apparently a third man was indicted on the Young Dolph murder. What's his name? Hernandez Govan, who said is the father or relative. I don't know exactly. I think it's the dad of Lotta Cash Dexter, who was Lil Uzi's artist who passed away, I think, a month ago. R.I.P. to her. Apparently, he was involved. And he kind of, you know what I'm saying, was in the plot to take Young Dolph's life. And we here to talk about that. Now, again, he was indicted. We're going to see what happened with this shit, of course. R.I.P. Flipper, R.I.P. Dolph. But this is just crazy. Like, again, if you don't know Young Dolph, prominent legend in Memphis music, did his thing, very independent. Sadly lost his life last year. I think it was last year. When was it November? Yo, I don't remember, bro. The years, ever since this pandemic shit, the years been meshing in. But this dude basically went to Makeda's, get some cookies for his mom or whatever. It was just there getting some cookies for his mom or whatever was happening. It was running a little errand. It wasn't even that serious. People came to the establishment. They shot that shit off, and hey, Dolph ain't making. Dolph passed away. You know what I'm saying? So R.P. Dolph. With that being said, they've been looking for these victims. Now, they caught two motherfuckers. I forgot one of the niggas' names. Another nigga was called Straight Drop. What's his name? Justin Johnson or something. I don't know if this nigga's a comic book character. The way they gave him a two-name fucking initial, like J. Jonah Jameson Jr. But with that being said, Straight Drop, he was catching like a 1-2 beat in, you know what I'm saying, in his little jail situation. But now apparently Hernandez Govan, which I never heard a nigga's first name be Hernandez. That's crazy. But hey, we here to talk about it. So the 43-year-old was indicted on charges of first-degree murder. A third suspect has been indicted in connection to the death of Young Dolph. The Memphis rapper was gunned down in his hometown last November. It was last November, thank you. While inside of Makeda's homemade cookies. On Thursday, less than a week away from the one-year anniversary of the devastating loss, 43-year-old Hernandez Govan was indicted on charges of first-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Govan is the third person to be indicted on murder charges in connection with Young Dolph's death. Authorities believe Govan started planning Dolph's murder months before the beloved rapper was shot to death. Two other suspects, Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, and Cornelius Smith, were arrested just days after the untimely shooting. Both men were also hit with a charge of first-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder. According to reports, Johnson asked the judge to be transferred from the pretrial detention facility to the Shelby County Division of Corrections at the Pennell Farm in East Memphis due to security, safety concerns, and conditions of confinement. Another suspect, Shondale Barnett, who is currently in custody in Indiana, is accused of acting as an accessory after the shooting death of Young Dolph. The news comes on the heels of the Get Paid rapper's longtime partner, Mia J, reflecting on the life and loss of the slain rapper. I had to come on here because today is a week from the anniversary of me losing Adolf, and this almost year has been the most challenging year I've ever had to face in my life, she shared in an emotional video. And it's like the closer I get to this year mark, man, I just be so like trying to be positive about something so messed up. It comes to the breaking point to where it's like it's really just unfair. Hey, like I said, R.P. Dolph, my condolences to his family, and hopefully they do get the justice they deserve. Now there is a fourth person they also got caught up as well. Let me go try to find that. But it's crazy that this nigga also is allegedly the father of Lotta Cash Dexter, which is crazy. Cause like your daughter passed too. And that's crazy. Like it's like karma, bitch, low key. And now I gotta look at that shit like, is that connected? Like, I feel like niggas was sliding for Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Like I just you know what I'm saying? That's got some shit to say. But with that being said, gonna go over here because I feel like I got it somewhere. Oh, here we go. Fourth suspect in the Young Dolph murder is in custody as well. So, Young Dolph's passing continues to shock and affect the hip hop community as more details develop in his murder case. Most recently, a fourth suspect of his death turned himself into the police on November 18th. This follows last week's indictment of the third suspect and posthumous Dolph single this week. According to investigative reports, the suspect named Jermarcus Johnson, who I think at this point this motherfucker is related to what's that nigga name? Justin Johnson, straight drop, but surrendered to the police. However, authorities have not revealed his potential involvement in the case. Police will formally charge Johnson with conspiracy to commit first-degree murder when arraigned. As mentioned, authorities indicted a third suspect named Hernandez Govan last week and charged him with conspiracy. Given police reports, prosecutors alleged that Govan hired Justin Straight Drop Johnson and Cornelius Smith to murder the Memphis rapper. So I don't know what beef Govan and fucking Dolph had. That's a whole nother scenario. Johnson, 23, is a rapper, while Smith, 32, is reportedly an associate of this crew. Both men face first-degree murder charges for participating in the fatal shooting outside of Makeda's Cookies Bakery. It's been a little over a year since that tragic day. While authorities have yet to illuminate on motives behind Dolph's murder, the case's fourth suspect is related to Straight Drop. As such, potential connections in the case will likely be explained or dismissed in court. A fifth suspect, Shondell Bartnett, was arrested in Indiana but released for unknown reasons. Bartnett faces a first-degree murder charge. All hip-hop reports, however, it's unclear if the warrant relates to Dolph's case specifically. State authorities believe Bartnett helped Johnson escape from Memphis to Indiana after the shooting. These developments come just days after the anniversary of Young Dolph's tragic passing. During this time, many in the industry and his community are celebrating his memory. His estate released a single, Get Away, from his upcoming posthumous album, Paper Route Frank. Additionally, Key Glock honored his late close collaborator on his new mixtape, Pre-5L. And yeah, I already read about it. His partner reflected on his loss. I'm not going to read it again. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's great. Apparently, I didn't even know there was a fifth nigga. But again, he might not be connected to this, so I'm not just going to group him in and lump him in and just say, yo, he did this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we just going to leave that be. But with that being said, bro, this is just crazy. This is like, what? So I just gotta get some stories off of here. But this is RP Dolph. That's all I can really say. Like, again, memory live on. And like I said, hopefully the family can move past this and get solace. I really want to know about Hernandez Govan, because, like, hold on. Hold on here. I gotta search, what's her name? A lot of cash of that stuff. I gotta search her name, because I feel like this is karma. I don't know what pressure y'all had in the streets, what beef y'all niggas had, but like, this just crazy. Like, I want to know her real name and shit. That, cause yeah, that's what I'm trying to know. Yeah, so that is her father. Yeah, so Hernandez Govan. I don't know. I like saying his name like that, but yeah, apparently it's one of them boys. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. RP Dolph, and hopefully the family can get some solace from this. Now again, hopefully the process does its things. The police allege that, like, hey, he paid for them boys' services, Cornelius and Straight Drop, to go do what they did. Now, I don't know what pressure him and Dolph had, what issues they had, or whatever, to whoever. But, like, hey, hopefully they figure that shit out. And of course, if these people that they caught, well, besides Straight Drop, I know that nigga did it. I ain't even on the case. I know that motherfucker did it. Besides that, Like, the niggas who's not involved. Like, the nigga in Indiana. If that nigga not involved, let that nigga go, let that nigga be. But whoever actually did it, bro, don't get what they deserve. Call them a bitch, yeah. And hopefully the family can get some solace after this and move on. They can't bring the person back, but at least you get some type of closure, if you will. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say on this situation. What do you feel about it? Hey, comments down below. Check out the links in the description. I got some other vids for y'all to check on. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today. The Black TJ Dale while I'm doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like and subscribe. You trying to hear a little bit more. You heard me? I'm gone. Slimes on peace, y'all. Aye.